Well, you look great.
Oh, thank you. You do too. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. I'm Corey Nicole, founder to Words of Us TV, and I'm here with Dr. Contessa. Oh my goodness, I love Married to Medicine. How
Thank
are you
you.
feeling with the new
I'm
season?
feeling amazing. This is season 12. Can you believe it? I'm so excited.
I know, right? And it's like the fans have been engaged. Like the season just keep going. You all might
Yes,
have like 20 plus seasons.
yes, for sure. Don't, look, from your lips to God's ears. Absolutely. We
Yes.
have enough for you. Yes,
Yes. And I
yes.
even love that you even speak on, spirituality and God, because I mean, assuming going through reality TV and even just showcasing your life and your friendships, I'm sure that just takes a lot, right? And just constant media
Absolutely.
consumption. So how do you stay sane, like through shooting and production?
Well, for me, I am not a big social media person, right? I feel like the good thing about social media is it has its like pros, but it also has its cons. And so from a mental health perspective, I try to limit some of the times I'm on social media only because people can be cruel, right? And they have a direct access to your head. Like they can tell you things that you can actually hear versus it used to be that you had to hear a rumor and all those things. But and my feelings, I'm really sensitive. So I have to like, manage some of my social media
Oh,
actions. I take
same.
breaks. Yeah.
Yeah, same. And I
People
get
hurt my
that.
feelings. Like I'm a sensitive, I'm tough, but I'm also quite sensitive, which is why I think in our group, we are always fighting, right? And the reason we're always fighting is because sometimes we can't necessarily say what we really are feeling. Like we can't say that you hurt my feelings. Like when you said that or did that, when you talked about my finances or my husband, that you hurt my feelings, right? Because I like you and what you say matters to me. And I think that's what matters in this group is that we legitimately like each other and we value each other's opinions and we really do want to make each other like proud, right? We do. We support each other. We all have businesses. And I know some of the things that you'll see even on this season is that people launch some of their businesses and some
Mhm.
of them seem you would think would be competitors, but we are like, it's enough support for everybody. It's enough for everybody. So when someone says something about our house or our
Mhm.
relationship or our kids or whatever, it hurts. It hurts.
Yeah, because those are sacred. Yeah, I just feel like some things it's like, ooh, you already know if you touch, it's gonna blow up. Like
That's
it's
right.
gonna be an
That's
issue.
right.
And I'm sure you all
Atomic
know each
bomb level.
other
Yes, for
bomb.
sure. Yes, for sure.
And I'm sure you all have really, tried to learn each other's personalities and just the navigating the dynamics and, even rebuilding certain friendships and relationships this season. Like, has it been easier journey trying to like rebuild or just rehash things out with any of the cast?
It's interesting that you say knowing people's personalities because sometimes people's personalities will change, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Who the hell are you?" Right?
Yeah.
Did I just meet you? Are you the same boat? You got a little, you got a little body work done, and your whole personality changed. Like I'm just gonna say that, but no. But what I will say is that yes. So you support each other, you go through your ups and downs, but then you also keep it moving. And you just try to deal with whatever is in front of you and not try to hold on to what happened 5 seasons ago. But it comes back. And that's what you will find in some of these arguments and like even the stressors in the relationships is that you'll think that something was like buried in the past. Somebody said they were sorry for something, and then it comes right back up when in an argument.
How do the new ladies like manage that, right? If they're like coming in and they don't know a lot of the history, so they're like, whose side? And I'm like, what do
That's
I do? What do I...
I think that's what has helped me with longevity is that I try not to get into old people's old stuff. I have to make my own decision about what my relationship is with that person. And it's not middle school, right? I don't like you because I like her and she doesn't like you. Like, because what happens in this group is one season, right? Or one season of our lives, rather, somebody doesn't like each other because a season for us could be 3, 4, 5 years. But but then
Literally.
they'll make up. Then you're the odd man out because you're mad at somebody because it's something else that someone else, a fight that someone else was in. So what I always tell people is stay out of people's relationships, and I think true friends won't be mad at me. Like, I will say, I'll be honest. I didn't finish my thought. True friends understand that you have to have your own relationships, and you can't be mad at me because I'm still cool with this person even though you guys are beefing.
Mhm.
Because I'll be honest, when me and Heavenly were going through our stuff, it didn't seem to affect anybody else's relationship, right? And so I will say you have to just let people's, go through whatever they're going through, and then that way, when they evolve and get better, then you still are cool with everybody. But that's this year in particular, Heavenly and I were able to, kind of move towards some level of understanding. I mean, I know Heavenly's a messy bitch. Like she gonna be who she is. Like it
Um,
ain't changed. But I also don't expect her to be anything but who she is.
mhm.
But if she hurts my feelings, then I'm gonna call her on it. And if she says she's sorry, then I need to move forward. So that's what I've tried to adopt is my own personal.
And y'all, that's what I'm saying. Y'all all like are very strong women. So of course y'all are gonna get into it sometimes. And I love that y'all relationships. It's like a sister relationship. It's like a woman, I love you. Next minute I hate you. And so you're getting on
Period.
my nerves and I can't
Period.
stand you.
Period. And then like 2 minutes later, we kiss it in the mouth. Like it's just a
Right.
lot.
It's like, we're good now. It's fine. We fixed it. And people are like,
Right.
okay, okay, we're
Where'd
good,
that
I
come
guess
from?
now. We're good.
This is
But I
like, yeah,
think
it's like a tsunami of feelings. It's just like, good Lord, I can't keep up, right? So,
literally.
and it could be in the same like moment. It could be at the same dinner. Like we fighting for 1 second and then we kissing and hugging 2 seconds later. And then we fight again the next day. And you just like, I thought y'all made up. What happened? Well, I went to sleep and I thought about it and I woke up and I'm mad again.
I woke
Oh,
up and I'm mad. That's real though. You do go to sleep.
okay.
You
Like,
know,
okay.
am I
Yeah.
wrong? No, for that.
No, I'm not. I mean, because this is how I feel at this moment, and that is just what is what it is. But that is the group, that is the relationships, and and one thing that we have to do better is we have to talk about what really hurts our feelings, and we
Yes.
don't do that always in a very meaningful way. We just start insulting each other and just yelling, and it didn't always get us to where we want to be. Sometimes it takes a couple of years,
Yeah.
but that's what I will say in this group that we legitimately do like each other, and
Yeah.
we organically are friends. And we have a group chat and we are still chatting in the group chat. And when somebody has a win or somebody has like some kind of big accomplishment, we literally will like if somebody posts something on social media or something, I will put it in the group chat and be like, "Oh my God, congratulations." So everybody can congratulate that person. I won't just like send you a group chat, a personal text because I do think we like to really celebrate each other's wins.
No,
So,
I love that. That's what I'm saying. And y'all are all winning, right? Even the different
yeah.
business ventures, like you're buying buildings, spanning the career. Like, how is that? I'm
Yeah.
so proud of you. Like, I love seeing boss women flourish, especially like our boss African American women. Like, I look up to y'all. So I,
Thank you. And I'm happy too that Bravo allows us to show some of that because it's hard, and especially in this current America that we have to make sure that we're showing all aspects of people because right now struggle is the common thing, right? People are going through it. And so there's also this element of too, hopefully being aspirational because we go through our struggle and we very, very easily show our struggles. But we also have to show our wins because that, from a mental health perspective, helps people get through the tough times. And so that's what I hope we're doing on reality television is we're sharing our lives because it is not always positive, it's not always good. But if you just get through this tough season of life, then there's a win that's going to be on the other side that's going to help you navigate the rest of it.
no, I love how impactful you are. Cause I know that's why your fans really love y'all. Cause it's like y'all are professional, but it's also like, we are multifaceted women at the same time or well versed. Cause you want to
Absolutely.
have a lot of different skill sets. You just don't want to fit in like a box. I've never
That's
wanted to do that. So I love when women can do it all. Like we can do
right.
everything.
That's right. And even on this season, like you'll see that, people are building houses and people are building businesses and people are building relationships and some relationships are going through it. But what you've also seen is that even the most challenging times in relationships, people seem to be able to come back from that. And we rally behind each other. We don't want anybody's marriage to fail. We don't want anyone's children to go through, a period of struggle. We want everybody to kind of find their way home. And that's what ultimately we want to happen. We want everybody to be okay. And if somebody's going through it, we want them to know that they can lean on us. And, it will be tough sometimes, but when it comes down to it, when you need us, we're here.
Are you like always ready, to try the new things? So like whenever you get a new idea, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go for it, and like you immediately do it, or how are you when it comes to that?
Ooh, that's and it's interesting that you say that because right now I'm planning a women's empowerment and wellness retreat
Yeah.
because of what you just described, right?
Yeah.
I think ultimately we all have insecurities, we all have challenges, we all have fears,
Mhm.
but we also have to celebrate the wins that we have had. It doesn't matter if it's been a tough season recently, we have to recharge our battery and pour back into ourselves. And so that's what I'm planning. It's actually going to be the last week of February in Atlanta, but the reason I'm doing that is because I find that for us as women, we are the powerhouses that lead our families, right? Even if we're married, even if we do have support, we are the ones who are moving the needle. And if no one is pouring back into us, because a lot of times we are the ones pouring into other people, then we can get burnt out. And burnt out
Very quickly.
looks very it looks very challenging for us because it could be anger and frustration and anxiousness. And how do you get through that? How do you get to the other side? Because we are also raising little, children who are watching us, who need us. And if we're not okay, then the family's not okay. And so I have just, I knew that that's what I needed. And I was always waiting for somebody to do it for me. And I go to these like little wellness retreats and stuff like that myself. And so I just said, man, everybody didn't even know that they're available. So I'm going to create one myself that's also affordable and
Exactly.
attainable for other
My
people.
own.
Yes. And I do small ones for my friends, and we just kind of, again, we pour into each other. And you'll see even on the show, like I think in the previews you saw us having one of those kind of little wellness moments. But we all have to do it. And no matter what your, demographic is, no matter what your income level is, we all have to lean into our mental health. In this season in particular, I think we talked about that more, right? And you see the struggle and you see us trying to navigate it. And it's not always fixed in a couple of weeks. And so that's why I think season 12 is so important, is because it shows the growth from season 1 to now season 12. And then even that we're a work in progress.
I love that you even touched on that with the mental health aspect because, viewers, I'm sure they're gonna like resonate. And just in this day and age and climate, there's so much going on all the time. Media consumption, it's like you really have to be careful about what you let into your spirit. So I definitely love that fans be able to take that theme from that. Like mental health is important and advocating, and it's okay to discuss that because it's always been kind of like taboo earlier. And I love that now it's like a more open thing, even with viewers and audiences. Like, what more else do you want them to resonate with when they are just going through the season with you all?
Yeah, so you'll see that what underlines, no matter how successful we are, no matter how married or in a relationship and booed up we are, motherhood is the core of for a lot of us of what we're kind of navigating. And if you're not a mom, you're just actively trying to become one. And that's just almost like what we all hold as the key to what our legacy really means, right? We can have 12 degrees and 10 businesses, but we want to be mothers, good mothers, strong, involved, attentive mothers. And if we're not a mother already, we really want to become one. And we, as women, are hard on each other sometimes, and trying to navigate that journey. And we're always judging in that space. That's the part that becomes the thing that kind of hits us in our heart, right? And it just also makes us even affiliate our value with who we are as women. So we talk about that. And I think that's a taboo subject that a lot of seasons, a lot of shows don't really touch on. And so you'll get to see some of that too. And even how we rally behind each other, and even, the judgment that sometimes comes from the outside, and even some of the men when it comes to becoming a mom and being a mom and trying to figure out how to be a good mom and how to balance being a good friend and a good sister and a good mom or a good wife. But yeah, but that's what I'm saying. We talk about a lot of things that I think a lot of other shows don't necessarily tap into. And I think we do it from a very vulnerable place.
Y'all do, and y'all also like, I think I'll do a good job of separating those titles and also being like, this is also me. Like I'm by myself individually, but I'm also a mother and a daughter and a sister and a friend and what that looks like. Because a lot of society sometimes wants to just put it all in one. And it's like, no, like I'm different. I have different layers to me and I need different time and experiences. So no, I love that for you all. And I definitely again admire you. I know that your fans are definitely so excited to just continue going through the journey with you all in the seasons. And just congratulations again on everything that you're achieving.
Thank you.
It was just
Yes.
so nice to speak with
Hey,
you.
you too, you too. And like I said, I'm so excited about even the new ladies because I think if, and it's time right now, since the season starts on Sunday, it's time to start like looking into who they are and like, falling in love with them, because you're going to love them and you're going to be like, man, it's crazy how like they're kind of the missing piece. I think what they bring to the story and what they bring to the group is all valuable, right? Now, trust me when I tell you, they're coming in like firebrands. Like they
They're
ain't
coming
for
in like,
they,
yeah, I'm
oh,
this, I'm me. Like,
they
okay, yeah,
they
here we
want
go.
the smoke. They for it, right? And they like asking the hard questions and they're jumping in there and they're not just like gonna, just be somebody's like sidekick or plus one. Like they are who they are authentically. And I think that's what I think is a wonderful thing about our show. Like every woman who has come and been on Married to Medicine has been someone who you can say, oh man, I identify with that person. I absolutely see why they're a part of this group.
Mhm.
So that will be true for the new season as well. So I just feel like you
I'm so
just
excited
I'm
for fans
excited.
to see. Yes. Oh
I'm
my
so
God, imagine
excited.
audiences. They're so going to be lucky to watch this. They're going to be so excited. So, if the OGs are like, yeah, they got some good ones this season. That's how you know it's going to be good. Like,
Absolutely.
stamp of approval.
And again, they came for it. They was for the stuff, right? And that's what I like about the new ladies. I think they're not ones who just are just like whatever you like. I just want to be your
Yeah.
friend. They're just like, no,
Personality.
I am here. Like we are peers. We are here together.
Yeah.
Period. Like, and that's exactly what we need. Like we need people to come in and just be like, this is who I am. This is what I bring to the table. And you see me, or if you don't see me, then I'm gonna just have to stand in front of you until you do. So that's I'm
Fans are gonna
for it.
catch more of this fire. I love it. I love it. The boss women who know themselves.
Yes,
Love it.
ma'am.
It's gonna be amazing. Oh my God. Thank you so much again just for speaking with me. I'm Corey Nicole with Words to Us TV, and this is with Dr. Contessa on Married to Medicine.